I found that I was in what I felt was reasonably good health, and thinking that I would like to do something to pay back for the wonderful care that I had experienced at Ysbyty Glan Clwyd, especially at Heilwen Ward. And when I saw Tom Moore on his walk around his garden, Sir Tom Moore by now, of course, I thought, well, I could do something like that, and that's when I decided that I would start this 1 mile a day walk around the lawn, which we have at the back of our bungalow. My name is Tom Williams. I live in Denbigh with my wife Doris. We've been here about 15 years now. In 2016 I was diagnosed with lymphoma. For quite a while this was on a watch and wait system, whereby the doctor would keep an eye on me. Well, now then, that was in 2016. In 2017, my wife and I were looking forward to celebrating 60 years of marriage. So I asked if the treatment could be postponed until we'd celebrated our 60 years. But in early 2018, one of the scans showed up that there was a growth in the colon, and that had to take precedence over the chemo treatment. So I had that treatment, that surgery, early in 2018, which was successful. The growth fortunately was benign. So I started on the chemotherapy in March 2018 and was on that for the usual 6 months and ended in September. It's been a quite enjoyable experience, really. It takes me just about an hour, perhaps, to complete the 1 mile. I started that in April, on April the 15th, I believe, and finished on Monday, July 13, having completed the 90 miles. I really would like to say at this point that I have nothing but admiration for the staff at Ysbyty Glan Clwyd. Everyone that I met there over a period of 2 or 3 years, really, were excellent. I really looked forward to going there to meet them. And when I had the chemotherapy treatment in 2018, the staff there were wonderful. Everything went very well, and fortunately I didn't suffer any side effects. And I'm now on partial rejection and under care every 4 months. I've recently had a word with Dr. Hartin about the blood condition, and he was very pleased with how it was, and I'll not be seeing him again for another 4 months. Walking around the lawn here, there are three things really which I've enjoyed. I can look over towards the Clwydian Range and I can see all the hills there. There's Moel Park, there's Moel Famau, there's Moel Fenlli. And around my lawn as well there are many plants, nearly 30 of them, which I've taken more notice of in these walks than I had before. And also I've been meditating on the Psalms. A number of the Psalms are quite short, and I'd learnt them when I was a child in Sunday school anyway. And by going around the walk every day, I was able to meditate on them, and really was blessed by reminding myself of the contents of these Psalms. Well, those were the highlights, I think, of my walks around the garden. I'll miss them, I think. I'd like to mention the fact that the page for the fundraising was set up by Gwyn, one of our sons, and Elfed, our other son, to arrange for articles in the Denbighshire Free Press. The original target set by Gwyn as he set up the page in the first place was £500. The actual final total is nearly 3,400, and I would like to thank every contributor for their donations. These have been substantial. From many of them are friends of ours, and many are people who I don't know at all, who have contributed over a period of 90 days. It has always been a great encouragement to me, of course, to see the donations coming in, and I'm very grateful to each and every one of those who supported me.